We've had over 1,000 boardings from Raymond, which is sort of indicative of how much we're serving the town. We have over 10,000 boardings in all on the bus route, so, and it's a growing route. Like I mentioned, new stops. We also have a brand new bus in service, a bigger bus. Our new bus, it seats 24 passengers and has capacity for 2 wheelchairs. And it's very exciting, has free Wi-Fi on board, a bike rack that holds 2 bikes on the front of the bus. You've probably seen it going up and down the 302 corridor. And we're very excited about adding a Saturday service this summer between Memorial Day and Labor Day. The bus will make 3 round trips between Bridgeton and Portland every Saturday. And that hopefully will take some of the tourist traffic out of the 302 corridor. We're very excited about that. We've had a lot of positive feedback about that. It's a very comfortable ride. Our passengers have raved about being able to work on their laptops or sleep, and hopefully they wouldn't drive their own cars and sleep while they're driving, but we're hearing good feedback from that from our passengers too. Our drivers give out transfer tickets to anyone who wants to connect to the Metro and South Portland bus when they get to Portland. We also accept transfer tickets from the other bus routes when they get to, so in Portland, if a passenger gets on with a transfer ticket, they don't pay a fare, and we honor all of those transfers. I don't need to tell you all this, you know how it works. The local support that we get is critical to RTP. We use that to leverage other federal and state funds that we get to support the agency and this bus route in particular. We are asking for the same amount of support from all of the Lakes Region towns, Bridgeton, Casco, Naples, Windham, and Raymond. We're asking for $8,500 from each of those towns. And, you know, in closing, I would just add that bus transportation is convenient, it's affordable, it's environmentally friendly, it takes traffic out of the 302 corridor, and we appreciate every dollar you can do to support us. Thank you.
Thank you, Deb.
Deb, yes.
Belinda. Any questions for the RTP guests?
What is your fare structure now? Is it still the same price whether you get on in Bridgeton or whether you get on in Portland?
Yes, the maximum fare is $3 from Bridgeton all the way to Portland. We have discounted fares for seniors and for students. Monthly passes are available too at discounted rates. We try to keep it affordable for everybody.
It's always been one of my problems with the fare structure is someone from Bridgeton 25 miles away from here pays the same $3 as you do going from Raymond. It just mathematically, you know, doesn't make sense. If you were to take an Uber, you'd be paying a lot more to go to Bridgeton than you would to come to Raymond.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Don.
The other thing on math, which is more Joe's thing probably than mine, but what occurs to me is the notion that there's a differential in size between the communities. You know, $8,500 to Windham is different than $8,500 to Raymond or Casco or Bridgeton, and there's a differential in the amount of ridership. Larger town, more riders; smaller town, fewer riders. So normally when you do municipal formulas, you factor in things like population, valuation, and use.
Fair point.
Do you know what the growth rate was for the ridership previous year to this year?
I don't have the previous year ridership with me tonight. I could get that for you
No,
and get back to you.
that's okay. We can look it up.
Here's total here.
Last year.
No.
That was,
When I looked at it, it was up about 4 passengers.
yeah, a third of them, yeah.
Any other questions?
So that would,
Nope.
that's my favorite.
All set? Thank you very much.
Can I just add one quick note too?
Sure.
I have noticed that the brochure for the Lakes Region Explorer is on your website. Thank you very much for doing that. We have an updated brochure, so I want to make sure to connect with maybe you in the future to get the updated brochure on the website. Thank you.
The other thing I will say is that I've been attending the age-friendly, Raymond age-friendly meetings, and there has been, presentations, and there's a connection between age-friendly and the bus, and so we're trying to figure out that last mile dilemma that we talked about, getting people to the bus, and so there is, or appears to be, good support and for the bus from the age-friendly community, and, trying to find solutions to get people in need to the bus, which is a problem, but we're working on it.
Yeah, Joe?
I just want to make sure I'm reading this correctly on your ridership. So let's take June of last year. You had 104 riders altogether. How many times do you go up and down? Four trips.
There were 4 round trips every weekday.
Okay. So that 104 riders, that breaks down to about 4 people from Raymond?
You're looking at June,
I just
the
picked
boardings.
Yeah,
So there were 104 boardings
in Raymond.
in June.
So in June, you assume like 22, 23 days a month because you only go Monday through Friday, right?
Right.
So that's about 4 people,
About
a day.
That makes sense.
A
Yep,
day.
I follow that logic. Yeah.
right? Is that correct?
Mathematically, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes, but like I said, we don't ask people when they go on the bus if they live in Raymond. We imagine